Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's been an entire month, can you even believe? With Valentine's Day coming up in the next few weeks, I thought I would jump on here and give you a little bit of an affordable glam for whatever you're doing this Valentine's Day. Now I know that we're in a lockdown, but that doesn't mean that we can't have an at-home date night with our significant other or a FaceTime date night with our best friends. So if you're interested in a little bit of a date night glam for Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, or you just want an excuse to get ready, then join me and let's get the party started. I've already done my base, so what we're going to focus on in this video is eyes. Like I said, I'm going to keep it relatively affordable. For this little Valentine's Day glam tutorial, I'm going to use the Soft X Revolution Extra Spice palette. Yes, it's mirrored and you can now see my entire room. This is what she looks like on the inside. You can see it's got quite a lot of neutral tones. You've got some like autumnal tones, you've got some pops of colour down this side. We're going to kind of focus more on the neutral tones up here, and then we're going to use a pigment for the lid by one of my favourite affordable brands. Alright guys, so I've just primed my eyes with a P. Louise base in Rumour 01. This is quite affordable. However, if you'd prefer not to use an actual eye base, you can just use concealer for this step. Alright, let's dive right in. The first shade I'm going to take is this shade down here, Brownies. This is going to be our outer corner colour. And in keeping with the pink theme that I have going on, say hello to my Miss Pinky mirror. Isn't it so cute? So I'm just working that on my outer corner and I'm taking it right up to my crease line. As you can see, this might be an affordable eyeshadow palette, but the pigment is absolutely no issue. To blend out my outer corner, I'm going to take this shade down here, Chocolate Orange, and pop that right in my crease. So this traditionally would be obviously the time of year that you get together, you go out for a nice little meal, you go somewhere fancy, or you go somewhere that you love the most. Unfortunately this year things are going to be a little bit different because we are in a lockdown, and obviously not everybody celebrates Valentine's Day the same way. But that doesn't mean that we can't still enjoy a day about celebration of love and about celebration of happiness and togetherness. I'm personally going to order a takeaway, a big greasy fat Parma. Any excuse, right? Do you want to deepen my crease a little bit more and give it a little bit of life, a little bit of zazz? So I'm going to take this shade right here, Mulled Wine, on a teeny tiny little detail brush. I'm going to go right in where that crease line is to add a little bit of depth. And right where that brown meets that chocolate orange shade, just going to start to wiggle backwards and forwards that mulled wine colour. Okay, see how we're getting that richness? Adding a nice amount of crease colour in there. Nice and depthy. Sorry guys if the lighting does keep changing. I'm filming this in the middle of the day and I usually film later on the afternoon, so the light from the back of the house is usually gone. Apologies if the light keeps shifting, but you can still see everything that's going on. Nice and glam. To blend this out, make it nice and hazy and gorgeous and smoky, just like I love, I'm going to take this shade right here, Cookie Dough. I'm just going to graze. And I'm moving in a nice upwards motion. Keeping it hazy, darling. Can we just have a moment for affordable eyeshadows and how far they have come? Anybody remember when you would never get this kind of quality and pigment from an affordable eyeshadow? Just to make sure my edges stay nice and blended, I'm just going to take a super fluffy brush and just run all the way over that. Just to keep her nice and soft. So we've got a nice smoky nude moment going on. Pop a lid colour on and you are good to go. However, I thought let's dial up the drama with a pigment by NYX. Now I love these pigments and these are super affordable. Their pigments and their glitters are absolutely phenomenal and they're all less than £10. I'm pretty sure they're mostly less than £6 as well. I'll pop the price on the screen. So I'm going to cut my crease and then I'm going to pop a little bit of Froyo all over that lid. Okay, so I've just cut one crease and I thought I would jump back on and give you a little rundown on exactly how it is that I get this shape. So basically, I don't go for gold. I don't go for the neatest half-cut crease. I don't go for the most smoothest and sublime. It's not my thing. I'm a little bit messy and a little bit rough around the edges, but it gets the job done and it still looks gorgeous. I like to take a nice flat brush like this. This is a way of a 2-3-4 brush, and I basically just load it up with whatever product I've used as my eye base. Concealer, P. Louise base, you do you. And then I'll take a good amount of that and I'll pop it right at my lash line. This is a trick that went around for a long time. And then I go up and down. And look, I get a nice little stamp right in my crease. So perfect for my eye shape, and then all I have to do is fill in that front bit, fill in that back bit, and there you go. I just need to now even it out, and it gives me an easy, quick half-cut crease. I'm going to take that gorgeous pink shade on the other side of the brush. I'm just going to press it on the lid. Now what I do love about these pigments is they're super foily, but they've also got like a little bit of glitter to them as well. And it's absolutely stunning. Yes! Isn't that colour just absolutely divine? So we've got all the nudes going on, and then you've got that pop of like this pinky lavender kind of colour on the lid. Perfect for the event of love. So I've just popped a little bit of a brown pencil on my waterline, and that is by Rimmel. This is one of the soft core gel pencils in sable brown. If you're new here, I do work for the brand. They don't sponsor any of my posts. I'm not paid to talk about these on YouTube. If it's made its way into my regular everyday makeup bag, it just means that I'm quite a fan of the product. Let's get the underneath of the eye all smoked out. I'm going to take this shade again right here, Brownies, and I'm going to run that on my lash line. So just take that as close to my lash line as I can, and just run it backwards and forwards on a nice pencil brush. Definitely need to blend her out, but to give it something a little bit different on my lower lash line, I'm going to take this shade right here, Running Late, which is like a nice, almost orangey kind of colour. It's a little bit burnt. I'm just going to smoke that right underneath that brown. Just kissing the edge of that brown and giving it a little bit of a tint of orange. Super cute, right? Just keep everything nice and blended. I'm just going to take Brownie again, just on that original brush. Tap right at the edge of the pigmented areas. Ooh, perfect. Now no look would be complete without an inner corner pop and a highlight on my brow bone. I'm going to take this gorgeous number right here. This is a Beauty Bay highlighter in Beam. And honestly, if you've not tried these guys, this is £6. And that is the highlight that's been kicking you in the teeth all video long. Right on my inner corner and right underneath the arch of my brow. Yes! So I'm going to do my lashes off camera in a minute, but let's get these lips all pouty and juicy. I'm going to take the Supreme Velvet Liquid Lipstick by Be Perfect Cosmetics in the shade Bougie, and this is going to be my base colour. These are perfect if you want a matte lip that lasts all day. Plus they smell like those really old school candy cigarettes that we used to have as kids. Do they even still do those? Oh, look at that peachy gorgeousness. And on top of that, just because I want to make this lip lush and glossy, I'm going to take one of the Be Perfect Cosmetics Double Glaze Lip Glosses in collaboration with Jack Josser in shade Mojo. Oh, see how that's just changed it? Isn't that sexy? Okay, let me go pop a lash on and I'll be back to wrap up this video. And there we have the finished look. I have just popped on the Tatty Lashes Jamie Genevieve TL2 or TL3. I'm not entirely sure. I think I put them back in the wrong box. So these are either the 2s or the 3s, but they're gorgeous. Thank you for joining me on this little makeup journey. Whatever you're doing this Valentine's Day, whether you're just looking for an excuse to feel a little bit normal with a little bit of glam, or whether you're celebrating with your significant other, or FaceTiming all your besties and having a Galentine's Day, I hope you do it with a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of makeup. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and leave me a comment, it really does help out. And of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'm just going to clean up this entire mess that I've got going on over here. I've popped a couple of little videos over here, you know, like she does. So get your life and watch a couple of those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.